Thank you very much for the introduction. We'll start the talk right now. So, just here you go. My name is Avdesh, and I'm originally from India. There, I got educated in biophysics, and then I moved to Australia to do a PhD in brain research, where I was working on Alzheimer's disease. And then I moved to Germany, worked as a scientist here, and then I did my MBA from Germany, Italy, and USA. And during my education career, actually, I also got experience from countries like Singapore, Malaysia, Japan, Netherlands, France, and Lithuania as well. And after getting this education, I decided to do something that was at some point of time my dream. And the dream is something not very far away from the word that we are discussing today, that is called sustainability. So first of all, I would like to introduce why do we even talk about sustainability. The word actually sounds very nice, but lots of people don't have any idea what sustainability really means. What is happening today is that when I was a kid, we were all doing natural way farming, that like we were not using any artificial fertilizer, we were not using any pesticides, no hormones. We did not even know actually that time that people can also use hormones actually to grow fruits and vegetables much faster as compared to the normal standard way. But then later on, all of a sudden, lots of companies, like big companies, they came up with lots of pesticides, artificial fertilizers and hormones, and then people started using them because it is easy to grow with them and then you can have more productivity. But what is happening is there are lots of diseases like cancer. They have been, it has been increasing widespreadly like all around the world because of excessive use of pesticides, artificial fertilizer and hormones. Also, there are actually big problems that you can see that like people are talking about climate change, although US always say that there is no climate change. But I strongly believe that climate change is definitely there. And it is not only like these problems, for example, water shortage is not only restricted to countries like India, Israel, UAE or US or Spain. The time is not very far, then we will be able to see in other countries that we have never even heard of what drought really means or what water shortage really means here. Also, the problem of unsustainable mineral fertilizer uses, because for example, whenever we use artificial fertilizer for our crops and for our fruits and vegetables, we always have to get phosphorus, and that has to be taken actually from mines, and this is anyways unsustainable. You are already destroying the complete ecosystem in the environment. Also, there are actually like big problems that we can talk about when we started using these pesticides and artificial fertilizers. For example, right now we do not have any clean drinking water in our rivers, for example, and that is completely affecting our ecosystem. These diseases that are widespread are also like filling our complete hospital systems. Also, like for example, people do not have clean drinking water. They have to just drink this water that just does not look clean. That is also like full with poison. Let's say it is affecting our health. Also, like climate change, as I said, like drought, cyclones, and all these things, they are just increasing every year. You just hear like cyclones are there, climate change is there. But at a bigger scale, when we talk about the global problems for the farmers right now, one is of course I've already told water shortage, the other is high fertilizer and pesticides cost, and because of that the fruits and production cost is anyways very high, and no one wants to buy these days these fruits and vegetables that are full of pesticides. They are very cheap in the market, so farmers are not able to make enough money and not able to actually pay back their credit. Also, unsustainable mineral fertilizer usage is there. For example, countries like Sweden, Norway, all Scandinavian, including Germany, in extreme cold, you cannot grow fruits and vegetables outside in your balcony. Also, extreme drought, for example, countries with deserts, like for example UAE and stuff, you cannot really grow any fruits and vegetables there because it is too difficult. There is no water, there is no real climatic conditions that can help that as well. And also, whenever farmers are growing these crops in a natural way, there are some natural conditions, for example storm, they lose their all complete crops. So one way that always existed since millions of years was like to grow everything organically. But the problem is when you grow organic with a very traditional way, there is yield is always low, and during extreme weather conditions, the yield is also lost, so you lose your crops. The cost of growing this is very high, and since our population is increasing right now, in 2050 our population will hit like 10 billion number. So it is very difficult to feed the entire population organically using the traditional methods. So what we really need is like, we need new technology, but still keep everything organic. And what our startup is doing right now, we have developed a patented technology where we have these smart systems that can save 70% of water, double the yield to, for example, instead of getting 1 kilo of tomato, you can get 2 kilos of tomato. Instead of getting 100 grams of basil, you get 200 grams of basil. Still everything is organic. It reduces the uses of fertilizer because this is a complete zero wastage system. We use Internet of Things technology with the sensors that exactly tell when to water the plants, when to give fertilizer to the plants. We also use artificial intelligence algorithms to exactly tell when the plants will need fertilizers or water in future as well. This system can also be made for the commercial scale as well, where you can also grow big trees like orange, mango, papaya, and banana, for example. You can automate it as well in future. You can also do rainwater harvesting, also produce renewable energy from solar and wind at the same time as well, and also of course save 70% of water and double the productivity, double the yield of fruits and vegetables that you're getting there as well. So that's how artificial intelligence algorithm works. So if some of you from here might have ever grown some plants at home, and you might have realized like when the plants are not having nutrients, so their leaves start looking like yellow. And then we see that we have to give nutrients, so we have to give fertilizers, but then it takes time to get them back to normal. It's a similar way, for example, we are unwell and we go to the hospital, we get the medicines, but it takes time for us to recover, to come back to the normal stage. But during this time, plants have already lost lots of yield because they are still recovering from the nutrients. So what our artificial algorithm does, it tells these systems well in advance when these plants will really need for example, nutrients, or for example, they will need water, so that they are always green and there is no loss of yield, rather the yield is double. You can see that these are our experiments that shows on the left hand side, this is our technology, and this is the normal traditional way of growing organic fruits and vegetables. So the plants actually not only just get double the yield, they also grow much faster as compared to the normal traditional way we do organic farming. Recently we have also got official partnership and an investment from Airbus, this company that makes planes, as well as they are also involved in lots of space related research. They are also already having their operations in the international space stations, but they have shown interest in our urban farming technology, and we will be selling combined products in collaboration with Airbus for special countries like Sweden and Norway, which is extremely cold, or for countries like UAE where it is extreme hot. So the idea is to convert a desert into green, where there are no resources, natural resources, natural climatic conditions to grow organic fruits and vegetables. Not only that, also European Space Agency and space agencies from Germany, that's called as DLR, Deutschen Zentrum für Luft- und Raumfahrt, they are also invested in us and show interest because it is now final, not easily believable, but people at some point of time will go to Mars and Moon, and they will colonize there. And of course, when they will colonize there, they will also need something to eat and to grow. So they have liked our business model as well as our technology because it is highly resource efficient and it can increase the productivity, and it gives the better quality of life as well to people over there. So we will be developing such systems for Mars exploration in future as well, in collaboration with European Space Agency and German Space Agency. We have lots of tractions as well, like a based in social impact lab here in Frankfurt. We also have an incubator space in Australia, and some support from JP Morgan, Deutsche Bank, and KfW Foundation. So The idea is that when we really want to go sustainable, we really have to use new technology, but still try to keep everything organic. This is the message for today, and thank you very much.